My question is, can a believing woman be an Imam in congregation during the performance of Salah?
Okay, thank you. You see, you can be Imam. Now you can sit down if you like. You see, your question is that a woman wants to lead the prayers in Imam in specific condition, that is Salah, the prayer. You see, if you see in the mosque and in the Masjid Haram, sacred mosque, everywhere in the whole world are the, because that is the place where you have to take the Salah. So it was never in the Masjid Haram, sacred place, all the prophets came and all this. It was always the men who were leading the prayer in the mosque. But at the same time, I will read an ayat for you to identify. There is one woman mentioned in the Quran as Maryam in Surah Al-Imran 3:42 and 43. وَإِذْ قَالَتِ الْمَلَائِكَةُ يَا مَرْيَمُ إِنَّ اللَّهَ اصْطَفَاكِ وَطَهَّرَكِ وَاصْطَفَاكِ عَلَى نِسَاءِ الْعَالَمِينَ. And when the angel said, O Maryam, Mary, surely Allah has chosen you and purified you and chosen you above the women of all worlds. So in the Quran, Maryam, there are other women also mentioned in the Quran, but Maryam especially is mentioned, peace be upon her, mentioned as the woman, chosen woman of all the worlds. For her, Allah says further, Ya Maryam uqnuti li rabbiki wasjudi warkai ma'al raki'in. Meaning, O Maryam, be devout for your Lord and prostrate and bow down with those who bow down. So that means she is not an Imam, but she is bowing down with people who are already bowing down. They are like a muqtadi, who are the followers. So from this verse we can come to know that Maryam was the most chosen woman. Otherwise, Allah would have asked her to be the Imam, the leader, but she said, you bow down with those who are bowing down. So we have never seen any person, any woman in the whole world who are the Imam, the leader in the mosque, woman. But let me tell you one thing. Whenever you are reciting or praying alone, for that I tell you, that in Surah SABA 34 and Ayah 46, قُلْ إِنَّمَا أَعِذُكُمْ بِوَاحِدًا أَن تَقُومُوا لِلَّهِ مَثْنَى وَفُرَادًا ثُمَّ تَتَفَكَّرُوا مَا بِصَاحِبِكُمْ مِنْ جِنَّةٍ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا نَذِيرٌ لَكُمْ بَيْنَ يَدَيْ عَذَابٍ شَدِيدٍ. Say, surely that I sermon you with one word, that you stand for Allah in twos and singly. Then you think and reflect. Your companion is not from the jinn shielded or mad. He is but a warner for you between hands of a strong punishment. In this verse, Allah said that you can stand singly or you can stand in twos. In this don't mention the Salah. It means in the Salah as well in all aspects of the orders of Allah. Whatever is in the book, there are many orders in the Quran that you have to follow, men and women both, with the differences of their difference of biological difference. They have to follow in their own way. But women establish Salah alone when they want to. They don't go to the mosque all the time. When they are establishing the Salah alone, they are like Imam, because the Imam recites the ayahs, and the muqtadi who was standing behind, they don't recite, they just listen to the ayat recited by the Imam. So once you are standing alone, that you are fulfilling what like Imam does. Like the Imam reads and the muqtadi do not recite. When Imam is reciting in the prayer in the congregation, so he is just reciting, we are just listening to the message instruction given by that man, Imam. So once you know the ayahs or you understand the ayahs, now if you are reciting, you are establishing the prayer alone, singly, so that means you are Imam.
Even if I don't have anyone praying behind me,
but you are doing it yourself as an Imam. Okay. So, but you can't lead the prayer because it is not practiced in the mosque.
Right.
And there is a that women will not comfortable if men are standing behind you.
Exactly.
It's human nature. So that is why the women are not Imam or the leaders in a congregation. Suppose I tell you, you can do it in a house. There are Hafiza in the Quran, in the women, so they can lead the prayers in the women in the house. But I've noticed, I've heard, I'm not sure, that they stand in a row. They don't lead the prayer, but they stand in a row and the same saf. You know, see, they don't lead. Like she's going to Hafiza, she's reciting, so all the women are like this in one row, and she's establishing the salah like an imam, but not forward. This is established in the house, but not in the mosque. But I'm telling you, if you're reciting alone singly, you're an imam. But there in the Western world, this woman started, and I don't know, I saw it television. She went into the church and become an imam, and all this in the church, men and women also praying behind her. So you can be, but in other aspects of life, you can be imam. Imam is one aspect is salah. There are other aspects like zakirat, you can zikr of ayats, you can do that. But this is what I'm saying.
Thank you.
Okay.